Okay guys, we are here in the province at Regine's family's house again in North Cotabato, Philippines. And if you can tell what's happening behind me, if you have maybe seen it before, if you haven't, we are actually harvesting the rice fields. Well, not me personally, I can't take credit, but these hard-working guys behind me have jumped on the harvester and are basically making sure we can get plenty of sacks of rice for Regine's family. It should be about, I think there's normally about 60 or something, between kind of 40 and 70 sacks of rice that get produced. It's about 50 kilograms or 60 kilograms per sack. I think it's 50 though, I'll double check. But yeah, that's quite a lot of rice obviously that gets harvested. It's quite a lot of weight. From the sacks it then goes to a drying and basically getting the rice out of the shells. I don't know all the technical terms, guys. I'll try and find out a little bit and place it throughout this video, like sprinkle it about a bit. But right now in this discussion, I don't know. I'm not a rice farmer, guys. I'm not going to claim to be a professional, but I'll try and find out for you. But yeah, so today I'm going to have a little ride on the harvester. I'm going to see if they let me on there. Little whitey guy hanging off the side of a harvester. See what they say. And yeah, go from there, see what else we can conjure up and see what we can do. Right guys, check in with you later.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
Okay.
Right then, my love, I have some questions about harvesting rice because I have no clue. How much of this area, how much of this land around us is going to get harvested today? How much land?
I'll say how much land. I don't know how many hectares this one. I think this is 1.5.
1.5 hectares.
Yeah.
Is that the line there where they've stopped? Is that where where it ends? Yeah.
No, up there.
So they go even further?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that one there.
Over that side as well?
Yeah.
Cool. And how many sacks approximately do you think will be harvested from their whole areas of land?
I'd say 70, 80 if it's not failure.
I thought somewhere between 40 and 70. But yeah. So up to 80 if they don't fail any.
Yeah, if the rice is any good with the
How much kilograms is in per sack?
50, 60.
50 or 60?
Yeah.
So what do you do then from that stage that you got it in your hand? What happens from that harvesting today to having it in the market?
Well, they put in rice meal.
In a mill?
Yeah. And then which is not really good with the farmers because they're selling the rice in very cheap price, which is 14 pesos per
14
kilogram.
pesos
And
per
then they're
kilogram.
selling the rice in the market for the value of 50 pesos
50
per
pesos a kilogram.
which is not really good for farmers.
So it's like a 36 difference.
Yeah.
So what do they do though? I see it drying in the road. They
have to dry it first.
so they dry it out and then they have to put it through a mill to take all the dry shells off and stuff. Anything else from that process?
Nah.
No.
This is all done. You're ready to cook and eat.
Ready to cook and eat. Nice. So how much do you think in pesos today then? Brief maths. Today. Oh wait there, no, there's another question I wanted to ask. How much does it cost to hire that harvester to do this job and those guys? How much does it cost? Because obviously those guys don't live with mum and dad. They're not family, so how much does it cost?
That's the thing that I don't know, which is there's that harvester has got the real owner, right? And they're just the one that taking care of it. They're just the one that renting it. And
so they're renting it from a real owner.
Yeah.
And then they're providing the service of
Yes.
harvesting the field.
Based on what they will get from this land, from this rice.
So if they harvest, let's say for example they harvest 80 bags today, 80 sacks rather, how many of those do you think would have to be paid to those guys?
I don't know. So I've not been here to see that, and I'm not really asking them. Yeah. I don't know how many percent do they get per hectare.
Okie dokie.
I think it's percent.
So basically, if they have more land to harvest, they get more sacks of rice. Okie dokie. Cool. Thank you, trusty wife and assistant. All questions are asked and answered.
Welcome to my land.
So there's the other things that you need, other costs involved with the rice process, isn't there? Can you tell me or find out what those are?
What the?
So like pesticides and stuff like that.
Bilang magasto mo sa isa ka hektar pang bay?
This section's quite long and in Filipino, so I'll voice over whatever details I can gather. They use a brand called 24D for the pesticides. For the area of land that they maintain, they get 1/4 of a gallon for approximately 500 pesos. The fertilizer is the expensive cost though. They use a brand called urea, which is 1,500 pesos per sack, and they use 8 sacks in total. They pay 10% of the harvest towards the harvester and the team. Another 3 to 4 sacks for someone to turn and flatten the surface and then rebuild the walkways. And this is using a battle or a carabao. They pay another 2 sacks for irrigation. And the pricing that I didn't get was the cost for the rice seeds that are used for planting, and also the cost for the tariff, which is a fee for the buying and selling process. Looking at the cost of the outgoings against the amount that they can harvest approximately once every 3 months, it just makes me wonder how it's deemed a viable business in the first place. With everything deducted, it probably equates to about 10,000 pesos per month remaining. That's assuming that they never ever fail a harvest. But the rice harvesting game is a risk at both weather and infestation. And if a harvest fails, they lose all of the money that they've paid towards the expensive fertilizer and potentially setting them back months worth of money each time. See Josh over there. Josh still having a bath. So is that everything?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, there's quite a lot of. Oh wait, I ain't got my fucking earbud in. Okay, so there's quite a lot of this process that we've missed out. What are you hiding for? Before the harvesting process has been missed. So please enlighten me.
So from the
Filipina.
start, and for preparing the land for new planting, so you have to, I don't know how to explain it.
You have to flatten the land.
No, you
With-
have to use the tractor first.
Use a tractor.
You see?